Welcome to Math 2510. My name is Carol DeFries and I'll be your instructor this semester. The purpose of this video is to let you know how the class is going to run and to let you know what you need to do before we start class on our first day. We'll be using Canvas this semester as our learning management system. One of the most important things you'll find on Canvas right now is our course syllabus. Please read it carefully because it contains all of the information about how your grade will be determined, and it also has our schedule. Now there's another place you can find some of this information on Canvas, and that's under the Course Syllabus tab. You'll see all of the due dates for the assignments that you'll have for the semester. You can also look under the Canvas calendar, and that might be a more convenient or a more visual way to see when things are going to be due. You'll notice that on the syllabus it talks about pre-class preparation, and it explains that you'll be responsible for watching a video before you come to class. That video will take the place of a regular lecture. That's because we're going to be using a flipped classroom format for our class this semester. Now you may not be too familiar with flipped classrooms, so let's compare that to a traditional classroom in which the teacher instructs and you take notes, and then you go home and you do your homework and you come back and the teacher instructs and you start all over again. In a flipped classroom, that initial instruction happens at home, in our case through a video, and then when you come to class you'll get a chance to ask questions, you'll get a chance to practice, and you'll get a chance to get a deeper understanding of the concepts. So instead of our class looking like this, with an instructor talking at you and you feverishly taking notes, our class will look more like this, where you'll work with a group of students to get a deeper understanding, and I, as the facilitator, will be able to assist you in understanding the material better. So in general, what will happen when we come to class is that we'll talk about the new material at the beginning of class. Then you get a chance to work in groups on that material. We'll go over that group work as a class, and then you'll take a quiz over the group work. Because flipped learning might be new to you, I'd like to share some words of wisdom from some of my former students who have been through this flipped learning style class with me before. One of the things that they say is that when you watch the videos before class, you should treat it like a lecture in a classroom, that you should take notes when you watch the video and you should bring the notes to class. That means you probably shouldn't be trying to watch that video while you're driving into school, and you shouldn't be watching the video while you're distracted. Think of it like a lecture. And the second thing they've told me is don't come to class unprepared, because if you do, you're going to feel lost when you're in class, and your other group members are going to feel a little let down because they can't work with you to try to gain knowledge. So, what do you need to do before our first class meeting? Well, take a look at the course syllabus and you'll notice that for our first class day, you have your first video assigned. That means you need to get on your favorite device and you need to follow the link to that video and watch it. Take notes when you watch, bring those notes with you to class. There's also pre-work that you're required to do before you come to class. That pre-work is to give you a chance to practice a few of the problems like what you saw on the video. So do that pre-work as well before you come to class on our first day. If you're still feeling a little lost about some of the things you saw on the video, that's fine. That's why you come to class. That's why we discuss. That's why we work in groups. We're going to straighten out all of those misunderstandings. So I'm really looking forward to this semester of math with you. Please take a look at that first video. Please look at the syllabus, and I will see you on our first class meeting.